So you want to be a treasure hunter. The first thing, if you're going to be a treasure hunter, is don't give up your day job. You need to have a supportive family or be single if you're going to be a treasure hunter. You need to learn how to research history if you're going to be a treasure hunter. You need to learn the civilizations that existed in the area that you're treasure hunting in. You need to make friends with the natives. You need to make friends with like-minded people if you want to be a treasure hunter. You need to explore as many places as you can. You need to learn from the experts in the field, from those who have had success in the past. You need to read good books. A lot of times historical fiction will tell you actual locations and stories that are historically accurate. You need to know where to find and what gold and silver ore looks like. You need to know the difference between a cave and a mine, and the difference between a modern mine and an old Spanish mine if you want to be a treasure hunter. You need to know and understand what the monuments were for. You need to know and understand geology if you want to be a treasure hunter. You need to learn how to test and sample ore and different rock samples to find out what's in the samples so that you can find values. You need to get a good metal detector and learn how to metal detect if you want to be a treasure hunter. You need to be keen and observant if you want to be a treasure hunter. Look for the signs and the symbols on the rocks, in the trees. Look for old trails. Look for signs of mine dumps. You need to learn how to use Google Earth if you want to be a treasure hunter. Make more friends and take your friends on expeditions with you. Gain insight from their information and experience. You need to collect old, authentic maps. Don't just copy maps out of the experts' treasure hunting books. You need to find your own old maps. Do the research. Go into the libraries. Go into the archives. Learn to recognize the old maps, the old waybills. Learn Spanish if you want to be a treasure hunter. You need to understand and know about your own ancestors if you want to be a treasure hunter. As a treasure hunter, you're going to see many interesting things while you are in the field. You should keep a journal, an accurate journal, if you want to be a successful treasure hunter. You need to understand what good ore looks like, what a gossan is, if you want to be a treasure hunter. You need to take time to do other things if you want to be a treasure hunter. Go fishing every chance you get. Take family and friends with you on various activities. You need to be a well-rounded person if you're going to be a knowledgeable treasure hunter. Learn to see beauty in everything around you and appreciate it. Don't litter. Be careful while camping of fire. Don't be responsible for starting a forest fire. Be aware of nature and its dangers if you want to be a treasure hunter. Don't make your guardian angel mad at you if you want to be a treasure hunter, because you're going to need that guardian angel a lot. Learn to understand the blazes and the signs. Learn how to follow a trail, the old trails and signs, if you want to be a treasure hunter. Go to the old historical sites for yourself. Do on-the-ground research every chance you get.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to be a treasure hunter. You need to have a sense of humor if you want to be a treasure hunter, because you're going to be the butt of a lot of jokes. Have friends that aren't afraid to stand on a bridge and toast the sky. Watch out for moose and other wild animals if you're going to be a treasure hunter. You're going to be around bears and mountain lions and moose and buffalo. Give them the distance and the respect they deserve. Be prepared to defend yourself at all times from not just wildlife, but other potential threats that are out there. Don't get stuck. But if you get stuck, make sure you have what it takes to get unstuck. Be prepared if you want to be a good treasure hunter. Learn to identify old maps. Learn about the stars and constellations, because sometimes you'll find a star map. Go to every museum that you can. Look at the old artifacts. Learn about the history. Become an expert at history. Be careful about going in old mines. Go with a friend. Make sure you know and understand about bad air and oxygen, about potential falling hazards. Make sure you have good lighting and a backup light and rope.
Yeah.
Watch for
You think it's
pits
just a
and
natural
depressions and winzes
a natural cave, or do you think?
and shafts that may go straight down.
I just don't see anything that looks like good.
If you're going to climb on old ladders, make sure you're backed up with a rope and a harness. Appreciate the sunrises and the sunsets, and be there to greet them if you want to be a good treasure hunter. You're not going to be able to find anything laying around camp. Get on Google Earth and find the features that relate to the treasure stories. Learn to identify outcroppings and know the minerals that are in the area. Keep your feet warm and dry. Make friends wherever you go. You'll have a richer life, and you'll gain a lot of information. Share a little bit. Always tell the truth, but you don't have to tell all the truth. Be a rock hound. Collect rocks and know and identify what they are and where they came from. Kind of goes along with keeping a journal. Keep a good log of where you pick up potential ore and rocks that you want to put in your collection or test. You'll be constantly surprised by what you find while you're out treasure hunting. Sometimes a turtle is a turtle. Other times a turtle may be a rock formation. It could be a rock pile that's in the shape of a turtle. It could be natural. Learn to tell if it's been enhanced to look like a turtle or if it's just natural. Don't go overboard on land features and geological features that are natural. They may have been used as waypoints, but they most likely were not carved by human hands. When you find a place like this, be sure to skinny dip. Watch for leprechauns. Don't step over history while you're looking for treasure. Everything that you find can be a treasure. The memories, the people, the history. Don't overlook the small things. Do lots of camping if you want to be a treasure hunter. Learn how to pan for gold. If you find a petroglyph or a pictograph of a dinosaur, call it a dinosaur. Don't try to say it's something else. Don't believe everything you see and hear from other treasure hunters, and especially from the government and the news. Learn about where you came from and your ancestors. Learn what your tartan looks like and where you came from. Learn about the outlaws and the history and read the old articles about the stagecoach robberies and the bank heists. Learn where their hideouts and where they grew up. Do your own research. And at the very last, read the research of other quote-unquote experts or treasure hunters. I can guarantee you, if you get a map from a die-hard treasure hunter's book, it's going to be altered in some way. If you've done your research first, it may help you. If you haven't done your research first, it may lead you far astray. Stay away from old dynamite. Beware of its dangers. Take a nap whenever you need one. Recognize places that have history. Areas where there are giant trees and water were places that were utilized not only today, but many years in the past. Particularly if they're along the old Spanish Trail or other historical travel routes. Be friendly. Gain permission. Make sure your car or truck is in good working order. Take care of your vehicle if you want to be a treasure hunter. Don't always answer the phone if you want to be a good treasure hunter. It's okay to play dead sometimes. Have the proper safety equipment and know how to use it. Learn how to make obstacles in your way disappear if you want to be a treasure hunter. Create a team, not only for safety and for knowledge, but to help the job and task at hand to go faster. Cherish the moments you have with your friends and family and fellow treasure hunters. Because we never know what tomorrow might bring. Use your own intuition to understand things. Don't always try to get those answers from other people until you've exhausted your own potential. Climb up high to get a different perspective. Not only on treasure hunting, but on life. Never give up. If you've got a good lead and you're at a dead end, lay it aside for a day, a month, a year, and you'll sooner or later find more clues and be able to come back to it and take it further. If you ever meet Ruben Morales, let me know.
That's all, folks.